Aye.
Congratulations, Ross.
Thank you.
How does that feel?
Yeah, it's obviously I'm buzzing to be able to come on tonight and contribute to the game.
It was one of those ones. There's been so many chances created. You always are worried that when you don't take your chances, they might score, but your goal just killed it.
Yeah, I think obviously when you're watching from the bench and it gets to 55, 60, and even in the first half, the chances we've had, and you can see that the game's clearly open in ways, and so obviously whenever you get the chance to go on, you obviously want to get to come on and have chances and take shots on goal at any time you can. So to be able to come on and contribute, it's amazing.
I mean, in terms of, it must have been an amazing feeling. You're right in front of the Rangers support as well when that goal was in.
Yeah, actually, even when I scored, it took me a minute to process where they were, so I had to turn around. But obviously, when you score in such a big game, it's almost like a blackout. And obviously, I'm buzzing to be able to contribute tonight, as I said. But overall, with our performance, the boys have played the 90 minutes. They've done so well, and we deserved it.
You've really turned the corner since the Celtic defeat. You really are beginning to piece results and performances together.
Yeah, I think it's clear to see, from watching us. I think, it's probably something we came off the back of and knew we had to be better. It was a tough situation to be in, and we obviously know, and the fans obviously expect much more from us, and we're glad that we're able to deliver that.
I mean, it's about patience, isn't it? I mean, this is a new team, you're all getting to know each other. It's always going to take time. It's not easy at a club like Rangers, but if you can get that patience, if you just have that wee bit of understanding for the supporters, as you proved tonight, you can get results, you can compete at top level.
I think patience is probably the best word to describe it. Not getting too low and not getting too high, and obviously with a new group of players and with a lot of new players in the building, and it's going to take us a while to gel. And I think you're starting to see that now with our performances, and people are getting a lot more comfortable around each other and stuff like that. So it's looking good.
What did the manager say at your half time? Because you had sort of missed chances, the team had sort of you could have put the tie to bed basically before half time.
I think he obviously mentioned the fact that we had chances and we could be 2, 3, 4 up, and we knew that ourselves. The chances we had, the chances we missed in the game obviously was disappointing, but I think he just had to keep doing what we were doing, and obviously at that stage in the game when you're 1-0 in Europe, you want to seal the game out. So obviously when I come on, to be able to add an extra goal and give us that almost a wee bit more settled into the game, and so no, it was good.
You don't have much time to recover. You're going to play Hibs on Sunday, 12 o'clock kick-off. I mean, what would you think about that? Just the scheduling of that so soon after a big European game, you're going to be flying home tonight. I mean, it doesn't seem fair that you're straight back into a 12 o'clock kick-off.
I think that's the joys of being a footballer, at a club like Rangers. You have so many periods in the season where it is going to be like this. You maybe have a day to recover, and obviously we're back in the morning after flying tonight. So that's just the part and parcel of the game, and it's something that we've been very good at in terms of even last year. We had so many times where we came off the back of a European game and went straight into a league game. So it's all about bouncing off the back of this game and focusing on our next.
Ross, there was about 5, 6 players missing tonight. Does that show the strength and depth that's starting to come into the Rangers squad?
I think, yeah, definitely. Obviously with the players that are injured and the players that aren't here, I think you can clearly see that they would also add quality to our group, and as you've seen, players coming in, maybe their first few appearances, and they're starting to make a difference in the team. And to go out there and play tonight the way we played without them is obviously good, but obviously with them filtering back in, they're going to add quality to the group.
Can you see the squad getting better and better by each training session?
Yeah, definitely. Players are starting to come out of their shell, and players are gelling together. I think that's always the case for most teams when they get new players in the door. It takes that wee bit of time to settle, but I think you can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel now.
How are you getting on with Backlav? Because the two of you are vying for the position.
Someone I get on very well with. He's played at a top level, so I can take a lot of experience out of him and bring that into my game. It's obviously a player who's left-footed, I'm right-footed, so we're a wee bit different in that sense, different play style. So but to be able to speak to him and go to him at any point, he's always very good with me in terms of telling me to be ready and stuff like that. So it's good to have almost like a role model there.
How big a boost will Ibrox will be fully reopened on Sunday, and that's a massive boost, isn't it? You're back in. If you're feeling a bit leggy, you're going to have a full Ibrox for the first time in the season.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be amazing to see everybody there full and raring to go. Obviously, seen the other day, I think the difference that made from being in Hampden was massive. You know, being back at Ibrox is going to be probably one of our biggest things for the rest of the season.
Did you realise you guys would miss it quite as much as you did? I mean, you saw the difference last week, just the crowd reaction.
I think, you know, we've obviously been at Hampden for the cup games and stuff like that, and the atmosphere is normally good there, you know, but it's hard for the league games and stuff, and to have, especially with the travel and stuff for the fans. I understand that, but you know, to be back at Ibrox is going to be massive for us.
Thank you, Ross.